Hello, Coach Lauren here. We have lower body bar focus today. So if you've never done a bar workout, this is gonna be fun. It's a different type of workout and I think you're gonna love it. You need a band to go around your legs, and if you happen to have, which you probably won't, but if you happen to have one of these, Pilates rings, or these, if you have one of these, we're gonna use this. If not, if you can find a ball, a Pilates ball, if you don't have a ball, even something like a soccer ball or something like that will work. Or if you don't have any of that, that's okay. Just grab a band and that will be great. Okay, we are going to start with marches. We're gonna march it out. Just get nice and warm. We're gonna go into knee lifts. Also, I am working out in socks. You can work out barefoot. You can work out in tennis shoes. It's just a different style of pace, so wear whatever you feel comfortable in. I'm working out in bar socks, which are fun. They have little grippies at the bottom. So if you have some of those, you can wear those, or just regular socks or shoes. All right, we're gonna go into curtsy lunges. So drop your leg behind your front leg slightly and lunge down, and we're gonna alternate. All right, so we got two big circuits, and then we have a core circuit at the end to finish us out. And our first circuit's gonna be all with the band, so we're not taking that band off. All right, we're gonna go turn your toes. Your heels are gonna touch, toes are turned out, and we're just coming to heel, or raising our heels like calf raises. Come to the toes. Try and keep your heels touching, just up and down. Throw in some pretty ballet arms for style points. All right, and then we're just gonna hold onto a wall. We're gonna just swing our leg back and forward. All right, switch sides. All right, give me a couple more marches here. All right, we are going to put the band on. Your choice, I like those thicker elastic bands, or you can use, the cloth bands, or you can use the elastic ones, whatever feels more comfortable. I might switch, see how it goes. Okay, so you're gonna put your bands right above your knee, okay? Right above your knee. I don't want them too high, just right above your knee. Like I said, this whole circuit, we're gonna be working the bands. All right, let's get our timer set up. Okay, we are starting out, here we go. We're gonna start out with parallel squats, okay? So your feet are just gonna be forward facing, all right? Just follow my lead. We're gonna squat down and up. Down and up, down and up, down and up. We are gonna burn these legs out today. All right, one more. Now we're gonna drop into little pulses, okay? Pulse, pulse, okay, my heels are still on the ground. I'm just pulsing up and down, pulse, pulse, pulse. You should feel that already burning. All right, we're gonna drop down and hold it. 5 seconds, hold, 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 come up and rest. Okay, make your way down to the floor, okay? So, band stays on your legs. We are going to be basically doing a squat motion. Put your heels down, here we go. We're gonna come back into a squat, and we're gonna drive up, squeeze the booty, okay? Squat, just like a squat motion, we're just on our knees, okay? Drive up, squeeze as you drive up, okay? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more and we're gonna go into pulses. Okay, so we're gonna hang out right here. Little pulses, little pulses. There's not a big motion. Okay, just up and down, small little pulses, 3 seconds. Okay, rest. We're gonna come back up. Okay, we're gonna go into a reverse lunge. If you have to take the band off for this, you can, okay? We're gonna stay on one side, and we're gonna switch halfway through. So bring your right leg back, lunge down, down and up, down and up. You can see my leg is staying back, down and up, down and up, down and up. We're switching in, 3, 2, one more. Now switch legs, down and up, down and up. Good work. It should burn. Like I said, we are burning these legs out today. 10 seconds. We'll get a little break. Down and up, down and up. One more. Rest. Okay, we're coming back down to the ground. I know, up, down, up, down. All right, we're gonna go into glute bridges, okay? Feet are flat on the ground. My back is down, and I'm lifting my butt up, squeezing my butt at the top. Okay, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Okay, pulse it out. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, all the way down. So 3 pulses and down. Pulse, 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 down. Squeeze, 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 down. Squeeze your butt and down. Squeeze, 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 rest. All right, we're back up. We're back up to the top. We're coming back up for those parallel squats, okay? So, down and up, down and up. My feet, especially my heels, are staying flat on the ground the entire time. I don't want to see any lift in those heels or toes. Flat feet, down and up, down. My hands are out here because it helps my center balance, so I'm not leaning forward too much. Down and up. Okay, down for pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Now we're gonna go down, up an inch, down an inch. Little inches, down. Up an inch, down an inch, up, rest. Okay, shake it out a little bit. We're back down for those kneeling squats. Okay, turn this way this time. So, up. Now, leaning back, squeezing, okay? I should feel it all in my booty. Okay, not in my back. If you feel it in your back, you're not leading with your butt. Okay? Squeeze as you come up. Squeeze. 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 We're toning and tightening all the things right now. Squeeze. Almost there. We got 10 seconds. Down and up. Down and up. You're doing great. Down and up. Rest. Okay. Coming back up for lunges. Okay. At any time, you can get some water if you need it. Okay. So, my right leg's back. Down and up. Down and up. We'll have a longer rest after this big circuit, okay? Down and up. Down and up. Little pulses. Pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Switching in. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Down and up. 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 Now pulse it out to the end. Pulse, 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 pulse. Woo! Shake it out. Okay. Back down on the floor for glute bridges. Okay, here we go. So, up and down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze. All right, pulse it. So 1, 2, 3, down. Squeeze, 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 down. Squeeze, 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 down. Squeeze, 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 down. Pulse, 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 down. Last one. and rest. All right, back up to the top for the squats. Last round, okay? Woo. Here we go. All right, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. My heart rate is up. That's what I love about barre. It's like a sneaky workout. And up, down and up, down and up. Now down to the pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Now we're gonna go up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up, down, up, down. 3 seconds. Up, down. Rest. Shake it out. All right. Down to the floor for those kneeling squats. Okay. So starting up. Here we go. Down and up. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Good work. Woo. Last time doing these. And the whole next circuit, you pretty much get to lay on the floor. So it'll be great. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. We got 15 more seconds. We're almost there. Woo. My booty, my quads, everything's on fire. Woo. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down, squeeze. Rest. Okay, we're back up for lunges. Come up slowly. Okay, we're gonna get a longer break after these 2 last moves. Here we go. Right leg back, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. Now, pulse, 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 burn it out, pulse, pulse, woo, pulse, pulse. We're switching in 2, 1. Switch legs, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, up. Now pulse it out, pulse, pulse, pulse till the end, pulse, 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 pulse. Woo, rest. Shake it out. All right. Last move of this circuit. Back down for glute bridges. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 pulses all the way. So 1, 2, 3, down. Pulse, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. One more. And rest. Okay. Come on up. Get some water. Okay. We have, we're going to take this band off. Okay. Take the band off. So, I'm going to stay here because pretty much this whole circuit, we're going to be on the floor. Okay. We're going to do floor work now. Like I said, if you have one of those Pilates rings, we're going to use that. If not, we're going to use the ball instead. If you don't have either, no worries. Okay. All right, so we are actually going to start, okay, we're going to start in reverse. So our forearms are going to be on the ground, okay? My back is not on the ground, it's up, okay? But my butt is on the ground. We're going to lift our legs into tabletop, and we're going to be doing one leg at a time, okay? Follow my lead. Here we go. So, legs come up in the tabletop. Now my right leg, I'm lifting and squeezing my quad, okay? Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze your quad, lift, squeeze, squeeze. Point your toe, okay? My back is up, I'm on my forearms, core is engaged. We're switching in. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, up, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. You need to take a minute and rest and tap right back into it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze those quads, point your toes. Okay, rest. All right, we're coming down to our side, okay? You can have your hand up on your head, you can lay all the way down. We're gonna be lifting our leg, top leg, okay? So, lift, lift, lift. Squeeze and point your toe. Okay, you should feel this on the outside of your booty right here. Squeeze, 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 lift. Okay, it should be a tight lift. I don't want to just see your leg just throwing up there, okay? Tight lift. We're gonna do the other side on the next round. Okay? Squeeze, 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 lift. All right, grab your ball or your ring. If you have your ring, I'm gonna show you all the way. So basically, if you have your ball, we're just squeezing that ball, okay? Go ahead, start squeezing. If you have your ring, same thing, you're just squeezing the ring, okay? Squeeze, squeeze. If you don't have either, that's okay, okay? Pretend there's an imaginary ball and squeeze. Squeeze, you're squeezing the inside of your thigh muscles, okay? You can still do it without any equipment. Mind-body connection, okay? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Little squeezes. Woo! Five seconds. Okay. Time out. All right. We're gonna come into plank, okay, and we're gonna do lower leg lifts. So, I'm in plank, okay, and then lifting. Lifting. You can alternate side to side. Little lifts, okay. Again, I'm not just throwing my leg up there. I'm squeezing that little spot right under where your butt next to your leg, okay? Squeezing. Forgot, alternate your legs. Keep your back flat, okay? If you need to be on your knees, same thing, okay? Squeeze. You can do little donkey kicks. Squeeze. 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 Little tight kicks, okay? Or you're up in plank, back is flat. All right, rest, come to your knees. Okay, we are back to that reverse tabletop leg lift. So, my arms are up, legs are in tabletop. Here we go, squeeze. We're gonna switch legs halfway through. Squeeze, squeeze, lots of squeezing today. Squeezing all the things. Lift, lift. We're switching in 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift, lift. Point your toes. Keep those toes pointed. That helps engage that quad muscle. Okay, that's what we're working right now. 2, and rest. All right, sideline leg raise. So flip to the opposite side, okay? We're working that other side of your leg now. Your leg flat, okay? Lift. You can put your arm in front to stabilize. You have your arm on your hip. Whatever's more comfortable. Point your toes. Squeeze. Lift. 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 Little pulses. Here we go. Pulse. 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 Okay. Up. Lift an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Hold that leg out. 2, 1. Rest. Woo, okay. Grab your ball or your ring. Okay. Use the ball this time. Let me show you guys. Put it between your thighs. Okay. Or just squeeze it. Squeeze. 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 It's a small motion. You might not feel like it's working a lot, but trust me, it's a lot of muscles you're using right here to squeeze that ball, okay? Again, if you don't have a ball or a ring, that's okay. Okay, pretend, just imagine that there's a ball. Those muscles will still engage. You'll still work them. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo! 10 seconds left. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, rest. Okay. Okay, go back into plank. Okay, back into plank, and we're gonna alternate the leg lifts. Okay, lift, 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 lift. Little lifts, not big motions. Squeeze. Use that booty. Engage your core, make sure your back is still flat. Okay, I don't want to see your butts in the air like this. That's what we're doing. Alright. 5 more seconds. Alright, come down to our knees. Okay, last time through, reverse tabletop. Here we go. So, come up on my forearms, legs are out, one leg at a time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that quad, point those toes. Breathe. We are switching in. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Almost there. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest. All right, sideline. So we are going to switch halfway through. So it's going to be a real quick switch, okay? Here we go. Go. Lift, 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 lift. Little pulses, pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo, get that burn. Pulse, pulse. Okay, we are switching in 3, 2, 1. Just roll over. Here we go. Lift, 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 lift. Point your toe, little pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Rest. All right, grab your ball or ring. Okay, we're squeezing those legs together. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo! Little squeezes. Keep breathing. Squeeze, squeeze. Little like pulses. These are fast squeezes, quick squeezes. We are halfway through. Woo! Tone in those legs. Squeeze. Squeeze. Almost done with this. We have one more move. And we have a core finisher. And we'll stretch. 3, 2, 1. All right, rest. Woo. Okay. Go back into plank. Last 40 seconds of this circuit. So we're in plank. Little leg lifts. Okay. So lift, lift, lift. Little lift. Keep your back flat. Be able to set a cup on your back and it would not fall. Keep your butt low. We're almost there. We got 10 seconds. All right, come to your knees. Okay, get some water. We are staying on the floor for abs. It's gonna be a quick ab burner, okay? All right, we got 2 moves. We're gonna do them 3 times, okay? So our first one is called a C-curve lower and lift. So my feet are gonna be out and I'm going to kind of round my back right here. My hands are just my knees. I'm gonna round my back, okay? Put my hands up and I'm gonna lower and lift. The only time I'm gonna tell you to round your back, okay? It's just a slight little curve in your back like a C, okay? And then we're lowering and lifting, all right? 20 seconds, and I'll show you your next move in just a second when we get there. Okay? Little curve. Put my arms up like a ballerina. Okay? Here we go. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. If you have that Pilates ball, you can put it at the base of your spine, and that'll help you also. It's another option for this, okay? I'll show you next round how to use it. So lower and lift. You have 3 seconds. All right, flutter kicks. We're gonna lay down flat back on the ground. You can put your hands under your butt if you want. The feet are coming up, okay? We're gonna lower them and do flutters. Okay, you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Engage that core. Kick, kick, kick. Okay, the higher up you go, the easier it is. So it's harder the lower you go. Try to keep your legs straight as possible. If you have to bend, that's okay. Okay, we got all modifications here. All right, rest. Okay, go back to that C curve. So if you have one of those balls, you can put it at the base of your spine here, and it'll just give you a little more help here. Okay, so down and up, down and up. It's still working just as hard. It's not easier. It sometimes just feels better on our back. You don't have to use it either. Your choice. Up, down, and up. Rest. All right, back to flutter kicks. Here we go. Okay, try and get your legs as straight as possible. Head, neck, shoulders off the ground. And kick. Kick, 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 kick. It's only 20 seconds. You got this. Point your toes. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Breathe in and out. Quick breath. Okay, like you're just as fast as you take a quick little breath. Woo, rest. Okay, one more time. Back to C curve. All right, and then we're gonna stretch. We're almost done. You guys are doing great. Here we go. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Woo! All right, rest. Okay, come on down. Hands under your butt for support. Here we go. Legs out. Kick. 20 seconds. Kick, 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 kick. We're almost there. 10 seconds. Don't stop. You got this. Burn it out. Burn it out. Woo! 5, 4, 3. Rest. Woo! All right. Good job. We're gonna pull down. Hug your knees into your chest right here. Just work here, and this feels good. Hug your knees in. Okay. We'll do a little longer stretch today. Good job. Hope you liked it. I love barre. Okay. Put your right leg out. Bring your left leg straight up. Stretch out that leg. Okay, bring it out to the side. Stretch out your inner thighs. You did a lot of work today. Okay, back up. Now, bring your knee in and cross. Put your left arm out and cross your left knee towards your right shoulder. Feel that stretch in your glutes, your piriformis. All right. Put your left leg down, bring your right leg up, straight as possible. Stretch that out. All right, bring it out to the right side. As far as it'll go, stretch your inner thighs out. Great. Now, bring your knee in. And then put your right arm out and pull your right knee towards your left shoulder. All right, come up. Now, since we're still here, just stretch your toes and your hands as far as they'll go, like you're trying to pull yourself apart, but not really, but just really stretch your back might come off the ground, that's okay. Stretch, 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 stretch. Woo. All right. Come on up. Actually, yeah, we're gonna sit up. We're gonna go into pigeon. So bring your left leg forward, right leg all the way back. Come down as far as you're able, wherever your range of motion is. Stretch that glute out. Good work today. Hope you enjoyed that. Drink lots of water. All right, switch legs. All the way down. Okay, come back up. We are going to go into cobra. So you are going to come on your stomach, lay all the way down. Okay, we'll start with a baby cobra. So just slightly come up on my forearms. Okay, ease into full cobra here. This will stretch your back and your abs. Okay, come down. Now we're going to go into like a mid-sized cobra. So I'm up higher, but my arms are not fully extended. Maybe you need to stay in baby cobra, that's okay. You can hang out baby cobra wherever your range of motion is. Now come back down, and if you can, fully extend into full cobra. So stretch your back and your stomach. Deep breathing. All right, now you're gonna push back into child's pose. So put your legs in, push all the way back. All right, come on up. Give me a big inhale. And exhale it all out. Good job today. See you guys next time.